Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy 14 on the PC. Yeah, okay. We are level 40. Max level for A Realm Reborn, if you recall, is 50. Which is pretty exciting. We're on our way, and we're actually halfway through 40. That's because dungeons are just insane. I did another dungeon. I said I was going to do it, the one that's not part of the main quest, the Sunken Temple of Karn. It was a fun little one. There's actually, it steps it up a little bit. There's some instant death mechanics involved. If everyone's aware of it, you're probably not going to get insta-killed, but it's possible. There's a couple things in there. It's possible. So that's cool. The bosses were pretty interesting. I had a fun time with it. I did not have an all-noob group. There was some, aficionados in there. So that was good, and that bumped us up to 40. We still cannot, of course, do any summoner quests because we have yet to be Titan. We could do another Scholar quest, but it doesn't actually unlock anything. And I want to stay pretty focused right now on the main quest until we beat Titan. So let's talk to WeSkate and move along. Bravo, Mangg. Thanks to you, our guest shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. What good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lomani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip. He'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shamani Lomani my regards. Alright, Wineport. Sweat, grime, and blood. Ah, you reek of blood. An adventurer, unless I'm mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? This shit. An order. Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of loam and perfume. Costa del Sol. And there's also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gegaruju would not settle for anything less than the best. Dristwites and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. Ah, but perhaps you are confused. The display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you've no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. That's true. And I'll be taking this sash. No, we'll just... Sash. Good. I'm actually gonna... Okay, what we want is background music fairly low, sound effects fairly low, system sounds. We basically want everything to be pretty low, except for the voice in cinematics. And I even have voice boost on. Even then, I feel like background music's too damn loud. So I find cinematics are just too quiet. I don't know. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. Ah, but you grow impatient, and WeSkate must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Berglaint, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilbrand. Somehow, I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. Then beg I shall. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. The dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of his polluted swill. What is it? I am in the middle of an important discussion, and I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte vintner bid you speak with me? Ha! Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you gubu urine than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. Dude, we're gonna have to fucking murder this guy. That's what's gonna have to happen. I take it he said no. Really? In those words? Well, I cannot say that I am surprised. While there's no denying his passion and skill, the wine baron of Limsa is not a man known for his tact. Very well. We shall have to take an alternative approach. There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the vignerons of Wineport crossbred several species, and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. Aye, the legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once held the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. But as is all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Berglaint to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the vignerons tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. Perhaps I shall. Not these guys. Not in this building. Oh, when did I get this? Oh, that must have been 40. I didn't even notice. Assault 2, Flaming Crush. Deals fire damage to all nearby enemies with potency of 250 for the first enemy, 50% less for all remaining enemies. Alright, I like it. AoE. Bacchus wine. Bah, don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up my goddamn house. Okay. He seems a little bitter about it. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. That's it. It's just the two of them. No luck, Most regrettable, but we had to try. But Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess, my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogomero, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience, even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia which once filled me with hope may be forever lost to us. Yeah, well, them's the breaks. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. Aye, have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there is a favor I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Wilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die, because I very nearly found one not far from here. It was there that a man named Drest took me in and nursed me back to health. And it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Drest sometimes works at the Raincatcher Gully docks, so perhaps Ritzgilt can tell you where to find him. Why don't you fucking go yourself, man? I don't know this guy. You wanna thank him? Go fucking thank him. It's so... Oh my god, it's just down the road. Dude. This is ridiculous. They keep having to come up with these insane reasons for you to just run around. Oh boy. Yeah. Dressed? Oh, you mean the hermit. I toss him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you've a mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the Severed String. Oh boy. You know, the bigger the mount you have, the slower it feels like it's moving. Because this does not feel as fast as the Chocobo, but I mean, I assume it is. Oh, Giganto. Let's fuck it up. It's part of that hunting log. What do you want? Here. Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please, make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Sure, man. I'll kill bugs for you. I'll do anything. I would have done anything you asked. Absolutely anything in the world I would have done. Mildeweed Gubu. Well, we gotta kill it, so... I mean, for the hunting log. It's all about the hunting log. All right. Yeah, without quick leveling I probably could have just leveled like a DPS class and a healing class, and not really like... I mean, having them both in one is nice and convenient, but I could have done anything. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me, even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others... no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. You ain't ever going home. 41. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Last night at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine, see? It should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shapani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. Why is it always... Oh, it's daytime. Okay, I was gonna complain. Oh god. Game just looks so much better. Just pisses me off that nighttime exists. I don't want realism. Just make it like Tatooine. It's always day. Got any more of those gigantoads? There's a fate here, but I don't know if it counts. Oh, grass raptors. Alright, yeah, let me try AoE. I'm gonna AoE. We're gonna get 4 of them. There we go. And then I'm gonna miasma and Bane. And then we're gonna do this AoE. AoE. There you go. Well, I wouldn't call it super fast. It works. There you go. I mean, that's 12k XP. I'll take it. Oh, fuck. There's a gigantoad. It will die. We might as well finish the I mean, this really... I know I talked about... We gotta move along on the main quest. And here I am killing big toads. I know. There we go. Yeah, it was another 12k. Because we're not over-leveled enough, damn it. Shamani Lomani. It has been some time, Mangg. What news do you have of Drest? This shit. Ah, yes. I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking. A simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Drest and I. Two men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. It is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Mangg. Yeah, pay me. By the gods. Mangg, listen. I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about Drest palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Drest found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. I gotta go back to this asshole? I thought I was done with him. I'll pause. Alright, we're at the crazy bastard's home. Oh, hello again. What is it? This shit. It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gubu tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of one such beast. If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gubus are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. Yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem, pal. Although I wish I could use the behemoth in battle. That would be pretty good. Yep. There we do a little of that. Done. Oh, straight back to Shamani Lomani. Done and done. What did Drest have to say, Mangg? Tell me everything. This shit. Ha! I was right. This smell, this texture. I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vintner could... 12 is my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? What? You would offer this to me? But why? There's none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Berglaint. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you needn't... Wait. The shape of this bottle, the scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be... a 1547 Bacchus. But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realize it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gegaruja will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Mangg. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Weeskate. Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I'm a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. I mean, look, they had to fill out 50 levels, you know, of main story stuff. You can't be fighting Titan every quest. So, you know, there's filler content. Like 12 missions devoted to putting together a fancy dinner. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. So what of the wine I asked you to bring? This shit. Is that 7 hells of 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations, Mangg. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin. Oh, we got a Goobu Sproutly minion. You know, you could have just, like, taken any bottle of wine and just slapped, like, a really rare label on it, and they wouldn't have known the difference. You have the look of a man who has been to the 7th hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in his own honor. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. It beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Yeah, well, that's me, nothing if not graceful. Lady Ashtola, Sir Mangg. A 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, he must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Spare him your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Mangg has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you'd be so good as to enlighten him. Aye, fair's fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath. That any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be god-slayers by his own criteria. If even one found him wanting, he would be rejected without a second thought. But if he proved himself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support his cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the five of you deigned to test Mangg with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure. But tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? He's a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it could cost him his life. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Mangg, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain he has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at his side. Wily Uplander is talentful plansmaker, tricksy foe for mighty Rockman. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We five of the Company of Heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Mangg, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Mangg, Titan's Bane. Well, hold on, I didn't kill him yet. All right, hold on. Speak with the bronze-skinned beauty. Alright, now you're talking. Yeah, let's be merry. Congratulations, Sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Alright. Alright. Okay. You know, I didn't kill Titan yet. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief, transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. Wow. That must have been some damn good cheese. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa Lominsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty Rockman with clever fighty think. Gobby Flock cannot be coming to rescue this time. Oh, Mangg, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landonell sends his regards. No, I won't say that. You are a veteran of countless battles, Mangg. This is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. You are blessed with a fortitude to rival the Earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. You are kind to indulge them, Mangg. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely a time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. Alright. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lenasia. There you will meet with Real, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge has not fallen into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in our method. Oh shit, Camp Brownsley, oh no. Really? Haven't I been there? Alright. Well, I'll pause, and for you it'll just be a split second. Alright, that took a while, but look at this cool town. It's on like a lake with a bunch of like a ruined castle or something in it. It's cool. It's cool. So I discovered, well, I was curious, actually, that since I have Behemoth now instead of a Chocobo, if I turned on the mount music again, would it play the Chocobo music? And it doesn't. It actually plays a really nice, cool song. Like, I'm sure after a while you'd get sick of it as well, but it's not the Chocobo music that just sort of repeats. It's different. So I assume a lot of different mounts have their own music, which is pretty cool. I don't really know what aspect of this music is connected to the Behemoth, but I guess maybe I'm not a Final Fantasy expert. Greetings, mate. Might you be the one that Captain said would come calling? I thought so. Pay attention now, because I ain't explaining myself twice. Lord of Craigs! Lord of Craigs! Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman Aetherite, see? What's that look for? Not familiar with him? He speaks of an unamplified Aetherite which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions, Mangg. Ah, well, if it ain't the Charlian lass. Welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogomoro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Ha! Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step, and the next thing you know, you've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way round, and it was that that's got us thinking. I mean, Ugamaro mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? Getting around in a city that big would be a right pain in the arse if you didn't have an Ethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Even if there were Aetherite shards in the depths of Ogomoro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the life stream. Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had the Charlian bloke to help us see. Delivered us right into the Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't really know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlian scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the Aetherites in question happen to be... yes. But in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It is possible, in theory at least. Yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend on whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the Aetheryte? It ain't far, though there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Naught you can't handle, mind. We'd be in real trouble if I couldn't. Just listening to that nice music. Alright, let's do it. Interact with that shit. So, this is the Aetheryte the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan's Sanctuary. It is as Papalimos speculated. In its present state, this Aetheryte signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you will have to proceed without me, Mangg. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not. I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the Aetheryte signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. Now, let us see if I am worth my salt. I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in your preparation. Oh, shit. Alright. Let us read about Titan. Okay, fight is rather straightforward. Periodically stomps, causing damage to the entire party. Sticks to melee until 75%. At 75%, he jumps in the air, leaving the battlefield, only to return a few seconds later doing massive AoE damage and destroying the walls around the platform. The red circle will take up the entire battlefield, and it seems the damage can be avoided by jumping at the correct time. Ooh. Okay. Titan will then gain the ability to send out a large shockwave in a line that will knock players off the platform to their death. There's plenty of time to dodge his attack. Okay, 50%, he leaps again. Then his heart is exposed. And you have to kill his heart as fast as possible, otherwise it instantly kills the party. He also gains the ability to encase a party member in a rock tomb. And you gotta kill that quickly. Then, once the heart has been destroyed, he can call down rocks from the ceiling. Okay, so... jump when he leaps, and watch out for the big attacks that he does. Kill the rock tombs. And, yeah, that seems pretty simple. So let's switch over to... This dude's just gonna die, so I might as well help his ass. Okay. Switch over to Scholar. Switch over to... Are you kidding me, dude? Oh. Oh, fuck. Now I'm in the battle as a Scholar. This isn't what I wanted. Because this asshole is just... Well, he's probably talking to Yash Tola. There we go. Alright, let's queue. The Naval. Join. Done. Oh man, that's great. Now that I read that description, I think I might remember doing this one. I of course did it as DPS though, not a healer. Look, an overdweller. Yes, yes, an invader from above. He uses our aetherites against us. He has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespassed, violated, defiled. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear him not. His fate shall be decided by the Lord of Craigs. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for the breaking of the covenant. You shall be first to face judgment, then Limpsa Laminsa and her Oathbreakers. Liars, betrayers, Oathbreakers. Oh, great father, Lord of Craigs, Titan we summon you. Titan we summon you. Oh, goddamn. You one ugly motherfucker. He has come, he has come! Overdweller, out thou deaf to their weeping? Thy vile kind coveteth even the blessing of the land and murdereth my children by the score, all in service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. But I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. Godless Overdweller, thy myriad heresy shall not go unpunished. Upon thee shall I wreak a terrible vengeance. Alright. I think we're ready. Holy shit. Taking a lot of damage real fast. We got some first timers here. Okay, we have to jump. Oh, Jesus. How the fuck are you supposed to jump? Yeah, I mean, mana conservation. It's gonna be important. So I don't really want to DPS much. I did pick up one new Scholar ability. Fuck, dude, I don't know. Oh shit. Oh shit. They better get rid of that fast, man. They better get rid of that fast, man. Oh, but Celine can still go. So alright, we're fine. I can spend the rest of the match in here. We really are just a bunch of fucking noobs. Oh my god. Okay, good. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I can't use the new ability, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Oh shit. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Oh god. I like that. I like that sucker. I like that AoE heal. Shit. Yo, AoE. I got you. Oh, somebody got knocked off. Okay, I don't think I can res that person. That's alright. We don't need them. Alright, that was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. It was cooler than Ifrit, because he was actually, you know, pretty big. The Lord of Craig's great father Titan has fallen! That's right. Schooled you, motherfucker. So the new ability I got is not that cool. Basically, it just puts like a 20-second buff on nearby party members, including myself, that boosts healing done. So it's mostly for me, and it decreases magic damage received. The crimes of the Overdoer shall never be forgiven, never be forgotten. No, no, never! 'Twas your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our lands. Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace. Till our dying breaths, we shall defy you. Deny, decry, defy! Now these are the readings one would expect of an icon. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Ritaten. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Why, if there be truth to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea given but a little while longer. Is that not so? It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. Dude, look at that motherfucker. Double shield in it? Fool. And now he has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you have come, your work is far from done. Naught remained to mark his passing. While the Ascians are nothing if not elusive, it is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will. But that they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. I have taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetheryte in Zelma's Run, and we'll rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? Alright. There doesn't seem to be any loot. So, leaving a good impression. What was that for? Commendation? Yeah, received 10 player commendations. Nice. Alright. That was it. Thought she was gonna teleport me out. She didn't teleport me anywhere. Well, I guess she sort of did. So yeah, trials do not seem to be where the XP is at, from the look of it. I mean, maybe if you do it a second time or something in the duty roulette. But it was a cool fight. This is why they have like multiple tiers of difficulty for stuff like that. So it probably is way more interesting on the harder difficulty. I'm relieved to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. Mount speed in Upper Lenasia has increased. Outer Lenasia. Alright, a whole bunch of stuff. Though word will already have reached Maelstrom Command, protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Mangg. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Alright. Head back to Riki. Let's swap back to Summoner, as we are wont to do. Okay. It is good to see you, Private Mangg. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit, and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly, and there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. Suffice it to say, we're glad to have a scion in our ranks. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the scions of the 7th Dawn. Until next time, Private. That's right. Y'all better clat. Mangg, this is Minfilia. Y'ashtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Y'ashtola emerged from Ogomoro unscathed, while Tataru and the others seemed as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There's much to discuss. Godspeed. Oh yeah, I didn't do that yet. So much stuff to do. I only have 1,300. Damn, I need way more seals. Alright, back to the Waking Sands. You know how we do it. Damn, it's like fucking Kieran. But like a Super Saiyan Kieran. Uh-oh. This isn't good. I don't think this is a prank, so... Uh-oh. Oh my god. This one is glad. Walking one is safe. Just my emotionless eye. There you go. There is a little bit of emotion.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heavens he is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further!
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
Oh, shit.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Oh, they're so evil.
Once.
Just so evil. Oh.
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough!
This guy's just stabbing over and over.
We leave. Bring the prisoners.
Yeah, I must have just skipped everything my first playthrough. I don't remember any of this shit. Walking one Minfilia asked this one to... In case Walking One returned, this one was to say, at church in Eastern Thanalan, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Minfilia from Imperial ones. If only I knew how to heal. Forgive this one. Save. Oh, if only I knew how to resurrect people that were dead and bring them back to life using magical abilities. I mean, it's literally called resurrection. Okay. Church of Saint Adama Ladama. Alright. That's pretty wild, man. Just slaughtering. I mean, overall, we've run into some adult stuff here. We've got, like, drug use and, murder and rape. Gang rape, nonetheless. Slavery, all sorts of stuff. Swearing. That's at the top of the list of adult themes. Nothing's more adult than that. Fucking Kelly Lionheart. God damn. Is something troubling you, my son? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. The wild roses are dead, father, and I know not what to do. The wild roses? I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. Good, then pay me. How could this have happened? And you are certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I have first known her since she was but a child. Well, do I recall the day of our first meeting? Well do I recall. I swore them to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquise, would you come here for a moment? Yes, father? If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquise. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marquise is a survivor of the Battle of Cartanu. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marquise, I want you to look after Mangg. Do you understand? Yes, father. Alright. Cool stuff. Okay. So, what follows is a lot of quests before the next dungeon. 18 main quests. Up through level 41. And we're on 35. So, quite a few. Before we get into the meat of that, though, next time we're going to start with the Summoner quest. We're going to do 2 Summoner quests to get 2 new spells. We'll leave the Scholar one for a little bit. Then we'll do the main story. Then when we hit 45, we'll do a bunch more class stuff. But, yeah. Yeah. After we do the 18, then it gets pretty serious. Then there's just a bunch of, like, dungeons and some trials in there. Between 40 and 50. It gets pretty wild. So that should be cool. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Final Fantasy XIV. See you fine folks in the next part.